And welcome back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name...
Oh.
Boys, I'm not even going to give you time to say your names just yet.
You didn't let me say that I was Tori Thompson.
And yeah, I'm not going to let you say that it's Tyler Mathieson either, because we have very sadly lost a real one since the last recording of the podcast. The Queen of England has passed, and I just wanted to say a condolence to the royal family. And if you make fun of this on Twitter, you are going to hell, and you don't deserve rights.
My name is Tyler, and I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. Mathieson. Tori, you want to go? I gave you some space there.
Yeah. I'm Tori, also proud to be an American Thompson. I think you nailed it in one, so I'm not going to try and fix something that's perfect already.
It's for the best. Yeah, look, we lost the Queen, and
we know where she is. But she did.
Do any of us know what
6
happened?
feet down, you know?
We didn't lose her. God,
we don't know the mysteries of the afterlife, Tori. We don't know what happens.
I swear. One more picture of her coffin being driven around gets pushed to my fucking Twitter feed or something like that. Look, gang, I know what happens. They're going to go bury her somewhere. I don't need to see pictures of her in the car unless the car's fucking drag racing. Then that shit would be sick. If it was like a Mario Kart race to get her to Edinburgh.
Wait, isn't Hamilton the F1 driver from London?
Yep.
Imagine having the coffin on the hood of an F1 car drifting around a corner.
Well, here's the thing. He is also a knight. That's Sir Lewis Hamilton. So it would make sense for a knight to escort her to the grave.
Hell yeah.
But, hey, it's going to get a little bit rocky when Verstappen comes up close on the turn, you know?
He's still pissed about last year. Lewis is so fucking mad about last year still that they're going to go neck and neck. Look, the Queen is an afterthought in that. It's a blood war between the two, potentially.
Yeah, so the Queen died. The memes on Twitter have been absolutely fire. My favorite one that I've seen so far was just a text post that said, "A second plane has hit Her Majesty."
All right, that's a good one.
No, my favorite was
it's so dog shit, but it's so fucking funny.
No. You're neglecting the best one, which was pour one out for England today, and it was a can of beans being spilled on the ground.
A can of beans, yeah. I also loved the fake headline of the article that was, "Aw, how cute. Corgis get ready to be buried alive with Queen Elizabeth." So that was my topic to start the show. Is what was your favorite moments from the internet due to the passing of Her Majesty the Queen?
Look, I want to bring this up because I was going to bring this up as well, since I am proud to be an American, okay? Now that she's gone, okay, there's just an open throne, right? There's a throne that exists in the world that is unoccupied. Well, sure, there's a guy in it right now, but he's not going to be there for long, okay?
Also, why even crown a dude who's 98 years old, okay? Like, what's the point? He's gonna be gone in 3 years. We're going to do this whole shit again.
No, he's 70-something.
He's going to die in 3 years.
Yeah, no, like if you look at pictures of him, his hands are all bloated and shit, and that's like a sign of liver failure. So yeah, he's not going to be on the throne for very long.
Yeah, of course. Like if you're royalty, especially if you're a royal white man, you just drink all day, every day. Of course his liver's failing.
Okay, hear me out though. With the vacancy and the open land, New Ohio.
Exactly. That's why I'm proud to be an American, is because it's our turn to invade them. They tried it. For us, it's our turn. And I feel like we have a really fucking good shot at this. Like, I feel like we're not looking at how easy it would be.
Are you talking militarily?
It doesn't need to be.
Yes, they're all crestfallen, so their morale is fucking dog shit. They're in an energy crisis right now, so they can't fuel their fucking machines. It would be a clean sweep, dude.
They don't even have air conditioning. Like, I get it. Why would we want to take England? It's a bad place. All I'm saying is that everyone else, like Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, y'all scoop up your independence right now while no one's looking.
Dude.
We're just the fog to get in the way.
We just want the motherland.
Okay, hear me out. You know how Australia was a place for Britain to dump convicts?
This could take a really bad turn.
What if we did the same thing with our convicts and just put them all on Britain?
Well, most of our convicts probably shouldn't be.
Oh, shouldn't be convicts? Right. We expunge the bullshit, right? And then we send all like the murderers and like the actual criminals and not the, oh, I had a dime bag in my pocket and the cop decided to be a shithole.
Okay. Follow-up question. Do we let the citizens of England out first and then just use the land as like a big open air prison, basically? Or are we just going to let them loose into like modern day London and you want funny videos of them running into businesses and like interrupting their day with crazy murder goofs?
What if we did a lottery system?
To get out?
Yes.
This seems highly dystopic.
I feel like you watch too much dystopic stuff. Like,
You think I watch things, Tori?
yeah, I feel like you watch like Squid Game and like Hunger Games and shit.
I watched Squid Game. I did not finish Hunger Games.
This seems just quite evil at its core.
Yeah.
You see, I was suggesting like a silly little takeover. Like
A silly little military takeover.
Yeah. Like January 6th, a silly little takeover.
Or you know what Putin did in Ukraine. It's just silly.
No, we don't need the military takeover. That's what I was going to say. We don't even need to. We can just say, like, this is ours now. Are they going to say no? Plus, we come at them with, like, citizens of Her Majesty's Royal Kingdom, formerly Her Majesty's Royal Kingdom. Here's some benefits we can offer you. Number one, cheeseburgers.
No health care.
Yeah, what about the benefits they could offer us? Like,
Yeah.
Tori, there's nothing good they could offer us, Tori. We have cheeseburgers, okay? We can give them cheeseburgers.
Tyler, they have beans for breakfast.
Exactly. We're saving them.
Ugh.
Number two, we can say, we'll take the beans off of your shoulders. We'll show you how to do that for like dinner or like a barbecue. Number
Is that
three.
the saying over there? They've got a bead on their shoulder instead of a chip? Oh,
Yes.
mate, you got a bead on your shoulder.
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they have silly little sayings. Speaking of,
yeah, we'll teach
three,
them to put bacon in the beans and then eat them with hot dogs.
I saw a picture of a full English breakfast, or not even a full English. It was just like beans on toast or some shit. And someone was like, look at my beautiful breakfast. And someone quote retweeted it and said, why does all of Britain still eat like the bombers are ahead?
that's the benefit. That's the number two benefit. Number three, we tell them it's okay to drop the accent now. We know you were all faking it. You can let that go,
You were
talk
just keeping
normally,
up
and they're like,
appearances.
oh, fuck. Thank fucking God.
They've
Boom.
got like a deep Western accent.
Oh, hell.
God.
Thank y'all so much for doing that. That's,
Hot dog, that was getting tough.
yeah, we can introduce that. Then they have like cool shit. Like they can have their own football team, like American football team. We don't need the military. We just
all the
offer
things they've
them.
been clamoring for. Finally.
Exactly. So there's an empty throne. Here's my bid to become king of England, which is
That's
now
what this was building
New
to.
America.
Okay.
We should have seen it coming.
Are we having a vote? That doesn't seem appropriate for a king.
I'm advertising myself right now, and I'd like there to be a vote, but it's kind of one of
Right.
those votes where it's like
You vote once and then the whole system kind of collapses.
it's like one of those things where it's like you voted. Like I'm glad you showed up to vote. Did I count it? Absolutely not. But like I'm
No.
glad
It's just
that you showed up.
one-time vote, Tyler. It's like, do you want to keep what you're doing with like the parliament or angry white dudes yelling at each other? Or would you rather have this one white dude from the middle of Wisconsin/Minnesota ascend the throne? And it's a one-time vote to change the trajectory forever.
Oh yeah, like there is something so comforting about like not having a choice. Like sometimes just like there's too many options. There's something so comforting about like, well, why is it this way? Well, the king just said so. Oh, did you vote for the king? No, he's just the king. That's just what he do.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
You guys know how I, watch a lot of like alt-right content to understand how these shitheads get along. Yeah. See, this is rhetoric that I've heard before, Tyler. What you're saying is rhetoric that I've heard before.
Are you telling me it wouldn't be somewhat comforting to just be like, God damn it. Like, I know we have a two-party system that sucks shit, and I know my options suck, and I'm never going to get anything I want. Wouldn't it almost feel better to just like toss that away and just be like, I just better hope the king's son is really a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, I just better hope.
Why would you hope about that?
Okay, but also, how much easier would things be? Like, you don't have to go through all the stupid-ass debates. It's just like, well, the king decreed.
I wouldn't have to take 30 minutes out of my life every 4 years.
No, I mean, like,
and it's all fun and games in your perfect mentality here, Tyler. It's all fun and games until, you know, some dipshit that's transphobic steps up to the throne and just goes, y'all don't exist anymore, and then makes a genocide.
Yeah, that is a potential danger of
a potential danger
of a monarchy.
A potential, he says.
That's why I said you just better hope the king's son is really fucking nice.
I don't want to have to hope to not die. I want to just not have to worry about not dying.
But here's your other option. Anyway, dying just because one election was lost.
What?
An election was lost and you're like, fuck, lost all my rights. Whoopsies.
Tyler thinking up this topic to bring, going like, oh yeah, they'll like this one. I bet they'll be on board with this one.
No, this isn't.
No, we're not yes-anding this because it's that dog shit that we're not even going to entertain the thought. Do you honestly think you could run a sovereign nation, my guy?
Well, it'd be easy because when you're king, who questions?
As a king of a nation, deciding every single micro decision of an entire nation.
That's what would make it so
Tyler's
easy.
He's got a weird talent for just confidently saying shit, and people are like, all right, yeah.
Here's some reasons I think I would be a good king. I would modernize the throne.
It's written on a napkin in crayon.
No, you idiot. I mean, I live in the 21st century. It's in my notes app. Dumbass.
It's a gel
You would
pen.
airdrop it to everyone so they knew.
I'd airdrop it to the whole fucking kingdom. Number one, they need iPhones. That's the benefit of me being king. That's my number one thing for being king. Everyone gets iPhones. There's no more fuss, okay? We're not dropping like, oh, let me set up like Android Share and then Bluetooth and then I got to route it to my computer and then I actually need a special app. No, fuck that. We're just airdropping.
Politics and smartphones both drop in the two-party system.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tyler, real quick, which iPhone model?
Everyone gets the newest one.
Oh, the newest one. So
the 14 Pro Max.
So every year, hold on, I'm just going to do some quick napkin math here. Continue the podcast. Don't leave me hanging.
Well, Tyler, how are you going to... I know Tay's going to go, how are you going to afford that? Because it's going to cost X amount of dollars.
The throne. The royal
king,
bank.
You can go, hey, Apple, you're giving smartphones to everyone. And if they say, well, you got to pay us something. Okay, we're going to pay you this much. No. All right, then I'll kill you.
All right, then you don't operate in my country. Then you don't have iPhone here, where a lot of people live. I'm giving you a pretty good deal. Everyone also free choice of what iPhone. See, I'm taking the throne, but I still give you choices, not who to vote for.
People in your serfdom, there's going to be those little bitches who are like, oh my God, the pluses and the maxes, they're too big. I can't fit them in my little tiny baby hands. So you have to let them, all right, you can have the fucking little iPhone 5 remake.
Exactly.
Okay, Tyler, I finished my napkin math. If you were to give every citizen of the United Kingdom an iPhone 13, mind you, this is just 1 year, you would need $40 trillion to do so, and the GDP of Britain is $2 trillion.
Taxes. I don't know how they work, but I'll figure it out.
I don't know how they work, but I will figure it out. Amazing.
Also, I'm buying it for like $100 per iPhone. I'm not paying full price.
You're not paying retail?
You literally didn't listen to anything we just talked about where we settled that debate.
We settled it. It's
Because
dead.
you were like, I'm going to prove myself right on this one, I think.
I'm going to do some napkin math really quick.
Number
here.
2, I would be on TikTok. You never have
Great.
to wonder what the king is doing because the king gives you updates via TikTok.
Are they going to be like the keys to success like DJ Khaled did on Snapchat?
No, I'm going to be like doing dances. I'm going to be hitting the gritty. I'm going to be making fun videos.
Yeah. Not me deciding the fate of a nation.
What's the king up to today? That's the biggest problem when we did have kings and queens, is that like they were so closed off. You know, she was in Buckingham Palace doing what? God knows what. We have no fucking clue. Me, I'll keep you updated. I'll be all in with the latest trends, the hottest memes, the best new TikTok sounds, some good hashtags. You do have to watch them to know what I'm up to. But, you know, I'm modernizing, you know? I'm here for us.
I think that could, like, a rebrand of the monarchy, because I feel like a lot of people in England right now are like, yeah, actually, fuck this shit. You do it so tourists come here. I think they're ready for a modern monarchy that meets them where they are.
Hey, Tyler,
one.
I do have another kind of logistical question for you here for your new rulership.
Tay, are you going to be done being a nerd anytime soon? Nerd?
You're tuning out from the conversation that's happening so you can go, I am right.
No, I'm just curious.
I'm not
just
giving
curious.
genuine answer. It's not like any of this is in the potential realm of possibilities.
No, fuck. I'm continuing the bit, you dipshit. All right, here we go.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're actually you're going out of your way. You're tuning out of conversation to shut the bit down.
All right, I'm done.
Here's how you can help. Here's how you can help the bit. What would you like to see out of your king? What do you want to see from your king? And I'll let you know if that's possible.
How would you deal with?
I'll you know what? I'll jog your mind a little bit. I'll go.
Okay. You know what? That's good. A king who makes decisions for me.
Exactly. See, isn't it comforting to have someone just make a decision for you?
You know what? It does. It does comfort me a bit.
You could feel safe knowing I'm your king because I am the only king that England, now America, would have ever had that has won a victory royale and knows how to Fortnite dance.
Oh, you don't know that. You cannot prove that. You cannot prove that Queen Elizabeth was not just fucking owning out there.
Cranking 90s.
Maybe that's what she was doing like the last 8 months. You know when they're like, oh, next time you see her, it's going to be different. Maybe it's next time you see her, she's going to be a fucking gamer.
That's why her health was in decline. It's because she was pulling too many all-nighters playing Fortnite.
She was only consuming G Fuel for the last 6 months.
But now, and because of that poor eating decision, now she's waving to the bus driver in the sky.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's a fair point, Tori. I don't know, but I can be fairly confident enough that I would be the first king that is a victory royale winner.
Sure.
You can feel safe knowing that because if any scrubs ever try invading, you know I can pull some dope-ass moves on them.
Okay, that's until some potential usurper comes up and announces to the nation that he's beat Dark Souls.
Oh, shit.
On a dance mat.
Any FromSoft players, they're gone. Sorry, they're gone.
Where are they, Tyler? Where'd they go?
I don't know where they
Ocean.
went. I asked someone to take care of it, and it was taken care of.
You know what?
Not because I'm threatened, but because I'm annoyed that like, oh, have you played Dark Souls?
Give the FromSoft players what they want: a libertarian island in the middle of the ocean.
That's what they want, is a fucking challenge. I'll give them a challenge. Survive in the ocean. There. It's your greatest challenge. Oh, you didn't want an easy mode? Okay, no easy mode. You're in a raft in the middle of the ocean. Figure it out.
And then like 20 minutes later, a guy in just underwear and a big ass club shows up on your doorstep, speedrunning Kill the King.
At that point, fair. You probably
At that point,
At that point, you're the
deserve
king
it.
now. Yeah.
Like your SWAT team is like, protect the king. They start shooting and shit. And the guy just starts rolling around, dodging all the bullets.
Next thing I would do as king. The Burger King and the Dairy Queen have now finally united, okay? They are lords of the same household now.
Oh, okay.
And it's time to end the fighting. That's how you know that I'm a king who values peace.
Okay.
We're done with the fighting.
By making a merger of two mega corporations. Okay.
They are now done fighting.
Are you going to wed them and join their houses?
Yes, their houses have been joined. You can now get a Whopper and a Blizzard at the same place.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, okay.
That's dangerous.
Oh, that's going to cause a red wedding on my intestines.
That's literally dangerous to your health. Yeah, that's literally dangerous. You shouldn't.
100%. But again, I'm giving the people what they want. They want that convenience. They want to end the fighting. They don't want to choose between the two monarchs of fast food. They want just one.
What about the clown then? What's Mickey D's doing?
Yeah, what happens to the jester?
Oh, that's a fucking beast of its own nature. Like you can't tell McDonald's what to do. They do it and I say yes.
But you're king.
give-
you just said you were going to bully Apple into submission. You think you can't bully McDonald's into submission then?
No, I'm confident I can't bully Ronald McDonald into submission. Are you kidding? Tim Cook is a fucking dork. I can bully that dude all
You
day.
can push him to the ground, no problem. Ronald, you know what? Give Ronald Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's yours now, buddy.
That's yours. Is there a McDonald's in Wales? I'm sure they would
Yes,
love it.
I'm sure there is.
There's got to be.
I don't know. There's like countries that don't have fast food. And it's got to be just like probably better for the nation's health, but like kind of lame at the same time. Because they don't know what the fucking Big Mac tastes like. And let me tell you, it's delicious.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Next thing, carriages. They're outdated and stupid, okay? The carriage rides around whatever square, what is it, Trafalgar Square, wherever the fuck they parade around. No, stupid. I'm going to be in a fucking 2022 Acura NSX, okay?
Are those fucking psychos still using carriages?
It's like a tourism thing.
Yeah, when they parade the queen around, she's always in a carriage. She was always in a carriage. Like she wasn't in a fucking Jeep, you know?
That'd be
Like,
pretty rad though.
Yeah.
They just had her in like a soft top Wrangler.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be in a 2022 Acura NSX, and I'm also going to be driving myself. So I'm saving the taxpayers' money. I don't need to have a driver. I'll just drive myself, thank you. It's way cooler that way.
True.
Okay.
What, do you want to trust
how
someone
else-
who can't even be, like, think about, like, your grandparents. And, like, when they get to a certain age, you're like, I don't think I really trust you behind the wheel of a motor vehicle. Do you want to entrust a nation to someone who you don't trust behind the wheel of a motor vehicle?
God, ain't that the truth? I do have a question though, Tyler.
Yeah.
One of the things that you kind of champion yourself on in previous episodes of the podcast is if you were in a position of power, you would make it basically illegal to be 65 years of age or older. So what happens when you, the king, approaches that age of 65?
I leave the throne to my child.
Really? You think you can just give up power like that?
Yes, because I know it's for the best that the kingdom gets some new blood, okay? They know what the people want. They're more tuned in. By the time I hit 65, I have no idea what the hot new memes are. I have no idea what the teens are listening to.
But you
I
also
don't know
just
what's
said that
popular.
you would be on TikTok.
I will, but once you get to 65, it's like, you know, I got arthritis. I can't scroll as good as I once was.
But yeah, eventually you age out of that and you have to let the next people take it to the next level
But wouldn't
of
that
modern.
be the job of the king to stay modern?
Yeah, it would be, and that's why I'm abdicating the throne. It's better for everyone because look at this. The queen just died at like the totally youthful age of like 98. And now her son's taking over who's like 80. Like, what's the point then? We left the one throne.
That's true.
For someone
They could have been the same age. I couldn't tell visually.
who's just as out of touch. I die at 65. My blood, who's like 22, takes over. Boom. Like, they're ready to go.
All right, let's get to the real hard-hitting questions here. because this is an important part of being a monarch.
Yes.
Who would be your royal spouse? Who's your queen?
My girlfriend, because I love her. Next question.
Aw.
Oh, fuck off.
But but what about Meghan Markle though?
Steal her. Holy shit.
She's so happy with Harry. How could I do that? Wait, but the whole monarchy needs to go. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Harry. Harry, I'm sorry. Harry, I'm so sorry.
You're standing on the podium and you're like, now it is time that I must join my house and show peace to this nation. And you just look and point at her.
Look, you get a redo because the last royal family treated you like shit, okay?
Yeah, the last
you're going to
royal
get
family
treated
fucked you up.
You're going to get treated like the queen you are in this royal family.
All right, yeah. Yeah.
See?
No,
I
leave
see-
the kids. Those aren't my kids. I don't want them.
I don't want them. Those are Harry's kids.
No one likes their stepdad. Their kids are going to fucking hate me.
We'll pay child support. We have the fucking royal treasury. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. That's also how we afford iPhone for everyone. The royal treasury. Everyone's got to pay into it. That's just how it works.
With $40 trillion.
We're getting a good deal on it. Like I said, Tim Cook is extremely easy to bully.
Is there any other royal decrees, or are we going to move on from your pitch for king?
Look, if you want to ask your king questions right now, this is an open forum, and you're allowed to do so to make sure that I'm the right king for you. But the last thing I'll just say is one bad thing that you might think is bad, one good thing. The thing you might think is bad that I think is good. British Museum, sorry, you got to give it back. No,
That's fair. That's
no
base
more
as
calling.
fuck.
Yeah,
That's
no more
base
calling
as
no
hell.
takes backsies. Okay, you can't just be like, we're a museum, no take backs. It's ours now. You can't do that. Okay.
No, that's fucking incredible. I would
Yeah, that's a
vote
good
for
one.
you if you were king.
It's also not called the British Museum anymore. The term British is gone. Okay, you're just New America.
Tyler, it's called
America.
Tyler's old stuff now.
Tyler's cool old stuff.
It's Tylertown. That's the name of England now. It's Tylertown.
And then
Yeah.
Your
It's
your
Tilted
Victory
Towers.
Royale, your Victory Royale, like VOD, will be in the royal archives for everyone to see to prove to them that it was you who got the Victory Royale.
Absolutely. I would expect nothing less. I want them to know that I can hit quick scopes with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that everyone will think is good, the universal good, big fur weird collars that were painted in like the 17th century, they're back, baby. The king is always wearing a big weird collar.
Ooh, hard out on that one. Like a
it's
big,
kinda
like,
rough.
like you're a weird Renaissance painter.
Yeah, how are you gonna move in that?
It's not gonna be easy. It's not.
How are you gonna do the cool TikTok dances if you can't move your neck right?
It's kind of like a joke. It's kind of like a fun joke. Like I do
Yeah.
take it off, but it's a fun joke.
It's a good way to like sort of right size where masculinity's going right now, where it's like, well, yeah, all men got to wear like weird little fairy stuff like they did in the Italian Renaissance.
Yeah, like the
now.
white tights and the little itty baby shoes that look like you
Yeah,
could just
exactly.
start tap dancing at any
the big,
moment.
The big hats with like feathers in them and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, go ahead and try and be a tough like masculine man when you do kind of look like a gay little fairy, you know. And I mean like an actual like mythical fairy,
like
not
an
the,
actual
not the
like
slur
a fae,
term.
not the slur. Yeah.
Yes, like a fae. Thank you.
That's my pitch for King. If you have anything you would like to say, I'm open. Or just, I'm here to be your king. You don't really get a choice, but I'm here to be your king. I'll answer questions, but you don't get a choice.
Can I be your hand?
What?
I don't know if I can trust you.
I would have you name me Hand of the King, sir.
You know what? If you can,
I'll do so many push-ups, dude. I don't know if that'll matter, but I swear I will.
I like the commitment. I'll consider it because if you just get like really buff, then that's pretty fun. Yeah, I would do that if you just got really buff.
Okay. I don't know if I want it anymore, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. We can work out the logistics. We'll get you on like a Disney diet or something. However the fuck they got Chris Pratt to be buff.
Okay.
Tay, anything you want from the king?
I'm kind of
ask your king
afraid
anything.
to ask if there is a subculture that you're not necessarily a fan of that wants to have a convention in your country, are you going to allow it? If it brings in like dollars, I'm asking about furries. Are you allowing furries into your country?
No.
Wait, Tyler, let me be your spin. Let me be your spin person.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
As king, the country will provide free therapy to all fairies.
Did you just say fairies?
I think you just said
Did
fairies.
I say fairies? Oh,
Yeah,
furries.
you said fairies.
Sorry.
That one was the slur.
Now that one was oh my God, you just said therapy.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
I had a heated gamer moment.
Okay, I don't know. Tori, I'm going to be honest. The optics on that one are pretty rough. I don't know if you can be the hand of the king anymore.
That's a pretty dog shit, yeah.
The optics are bad if I choose a bigot for hand.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I can't wait to start talking about how I got canceled. Oh, fuck.
That was a pretty. That was a hashtag Alabama moment.
Oh, God. Fuck me.
Tori, I said, yeah, I know we're taking
God.
America to England, but we're not taking that part of America. Okay?
Does it help at all that I said it at the end of like a nice thing?
What do you mean?
Not really. Not really.
Oh, Christ.
Short answer, Tay, a snowball's chance in hell.
Okay. Okay.
Snowball's chance in hell. It's not looking good. I'll be honest, it's not looking good.
That's fair.
Again,
Yeah.
you gotta hope the king's got a really nice son.
Do you guys want to talk about a topic that was presented to us from our Discord?
I'd love nothing more.
Sure. Underscore Propin underscore asks, what's the worst party / get together / social event you've ever gone to? I think one of the contenders for me, I'll start this off because I've had time to think about it. When I think I was about 11, my parents took me to a birthday party for one of their friends that they didn't realize was like a don't bring your kids party. So it was just a bunch of drunk adults and like no
they were
other
just
children.
mad at you.
Yeah, everyone seemed to just be kind of like, why the fuck are you here? And as an 11-year-old, that's a hit on the psyche, dude. I sat in the car and played my Game Boy until the batteries died and then sat there for another 3 hours before my parents came back to drive me home.
Ooh, your parents really shit the bed on that one.
Yeah, that one was a little bit of an oopsie daisies from the old Adams
How far away
parents.
was this party? Why did they not just drive you home and then come back?
Oh, it was like an hour and a half to 2 hours away.
Oh, fuck. They shit the bed so bad on that.
Yep.
Did you stay at a hotel or was it all one
One night.
One go?
One go.
Okay.
Yeah, because like
They really should have got a
I'm pretty sure they
babysitter.
didn't read the invite correctly, and like they were expecting other people my age to be there. Because when they got there, they also did kind of just seem like, oopsie, but you know the damage was done.
Yeah, that's bad. That's rough.
Oh, that is a rough one, especially when you're the target of their like fucking hatred as like a child. But look, I get it's totally fair. It's like we wanted to have a fun birthday party, and it's hard to not look at it like you're the reason I'm not having fun right now. This is your fault, idiot.
And like everyone was drinking a copious amounts of alcohol, and I just couldn't participate because I was 11.
Well, you could have if you were rad.
We
you
were
thought
in
about being
Wisconsin.
rad.
We were in Wisconsin. This is correct.
You can do it legally.
You can your parents legally could have gotten you shit faced.
My parents are squares, dude. They wouldn't have let me.
Then why were your parents even invited if they're squares?
Because everyone at the party was also kind of a square.
It's because it was a swingers party and everyone wanted a little slice of your stacked mom.
How about we move on to someone else's story, huh?
What, you don't want to talk about your parents at a swingers party?
I would really rather die.
Okay.
Your dad's got a hog.
Okay, that's okay to talk about.
Your dad laying pipe? Like,
No. My dad,
that's fine.
that's fine because he's proud of that thing. Like, rock it, dude.
This got did a full reversal and made me super uncomfortable now. So
Good. Fuck you. Drop it. Never bring up my cool stacked mom ever again.
She's the Game Boy that I was passing around until the batteries
Until her
died.
batteries ran out, and then I sat in the car for 3 hours.
Jesus. No, I was thinking like, I thought it was like, a social gathering that made you the most upset. I was going to say like the one that fucking makes me mad thinking about it is I got fucking tickets to go to Wisconsin Dells as a child when I was like 8 years old or like fucking 6 years old, got tickets to go to Wisconsin Dells for Christmas. I got chicken pox. And instead of just rescheduling, my dad just took my sister and I never got to go.
No fucking way.
Yes.
God, your dad fucking hates you
That
loves
is
your sister.
That is a clear as day sign. Like, fuck this kid.
Yeah. You're absolutely not the favorite kid.
Not even a little
And it's like
bit, dude.
blatant. Like it's if he was if he was with you and your sister and like you went and met one of his like work friends or something like that, he'd be like, oh yeah, this is my daughter Emily and this is Tyler. Like wouldn't address. You're not my kid. You're just the person I have to take care of sometimes.
You're just, but take care of. That's a heavy.
Sorry, you're the small boy who brings me another Miller Lite.
Hey, it was a Mick Golden, okay?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that where the child support money went?
Well, here, it's fine because we just went out to dinner with him, my sister and I, and he bit into a Juicy Lucy and it exploded on him. So it's like a little bit of like, that one was funny, okay? The little victories that I can get out of that, like that was extremely
watching someone
funny.
get molten cheese all over themselves is always a very humbling experience for them and a very enjoyable experience for everyone else.
Yeah, a Juicy Lucy for the uninitiated is a cheeseburger that's filled with cheese. It's got a cheese pocket in the center of it. So when you bite it, it oozes out. However, this one was like pressurized like a fucking IED or something. And he bit into it and it exploded. I'm not talking like, it just like leaked into his mouth. Like, no, it burst out and it smacked against the wall he was next to. And it hit the wall so hard, it ricocheted off and got all over his shirt. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
What the fuck? I could if I was writing a comedy movie, I'd be like, that's too far fetched. No one's gonna believe the cheese bounces off the wall and comes back
like,
at him.
That's like Adam Sandler slapstick level bullshit.
Yeah.
It was. That's why it was so funny to see a grown man get cheese all over his shirt like a little baby.
Hell yeah. We love it. Tori, is there any social gatherings that you would classify as the worst?
Oh, I don't know if this counts because it was kind of a job, but I had to shoot a wedding. I just video, not with a gun. And
Okay, you dropped a slur earlier. Now you're admitting to shooting a wedding? Jesus, dude.
it's a rough episode for me. It's not looking good. But this was like very much like a hit, like white trash kind of wedding, you know? And they asked us to stay really late because they wanted to do sparklers at the end. They wanted video of everyone holding up sparklers and the couple running down between them. But they wanted us to wait until midnight to shoot that. Don't know why.
That's shitty.
It gets dark at 8:30. Can we do it at 8:30?
It was very stupid, but our time was up at 9. So we stopped working until that last shot. And we just had to sit at this, like all these tables, and we couldn't eat, we couldn't drink. We just had to sit there and wait for 3 hours until, they were going to do the sparkler shot. Unfortunately, as mentioned earlier, this was a white trash wedding, and everyone was so hammered that no one could stand up, including the couple. So then we just left at midnight because
my God.
there ain't no way they could have done this.
Yeah, and the fact that like they made you stay that whole time while they got smashed, how fucking shitty.
And we got no extra money or anything.
That's horse shit. I'm sorry.
That was a bad. That made me. Maybe that's why I just hate weddings now.
Probably.
Hey, but like, it's kind of funny though.
It's kind of funny in hindsight. Yeah, like
in hindsight,
conceptually,
sure.
it's funny knowing how fucking bored I was just waiting there at someone else's wedding.
Yeah, you don't know anyone. Do you hit the dance floor though? You get buck ass on that dance floor?
Absolutely not, Tyler. We had to be there at like 8 o'clock, like 8 a.m. to start filming with them. So like the girls getting their makeup on and stuff like that. And then we were working in the hot sun all day. So I was fucking sweaty and exhausted. Ain't no way I'm going to go drop it on the dance floor.
You're already sweaty and exhausted. Just get extra on the dance floor. Kick those Dr. Scholl's into your sliders and then start getting at it, Tori.
That's true. Next time. Mm-hmm. I'll be sitting there like, I guess I'm just going to be bored waiting until this sparkler shot. And then I'll hear your voice call out like, hit the dance floor. Slip those Dr. Scholl's in.
Slip those Scholl's in. Come on, you got it. Do it, Tori.
And then,
everyone's waiting for your big hot moves.
And then just as I'm about to brain blast, that's when Uptown Funk hits and I'm already on the dance floor.
You hit the splits.
And Tyler's in the back making a TikTok about it. Garth Mall did respond to this question, by the way. And I think it's very funny and I want to talk about it. Rolled up to a high school function where we were supposed to get hammered and spend the night. Host's 12-year-old brother is stumbling around drunk in the driveway off Jell-O shots. We didn't get out of the car, we just dipped.
That's smart. You see a shit-faced 12-year-old, you're probably not going to have a great time.
Yeah, no, just get the fuck out of there, dude.
Just get the fuck out. There's like, the cops are coming eventually. Like the cops are coming eventually if there's a shit-faced 12-year-old. Get out of there early.
Yeah, and if you live in the suburbs, cops are getting called because you're playing music a little too loud.
Because Uptown Funk is just a little bit loud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not even like that hard of music. It's not like hardcore rap or trap music. It's Uptown Funk.
Yeah, it's just party music.
It's just party music. Now, if we were hitting Linkin Park like fucking Meteora really goddamn hard, yeah, then maybe get the cops there because I need someone else to fight. I've already fought everyone at this party. I'm fucking jacked on Linkin Park.
I know.
Get the cops here.
I think that might bring everyone together. Mm-hmm. Like, old wounds might heal if you're rocking to Meteora together.
I can't imagine a drunk 12-year-old party blasting NWA like really loud. That's just an image that my brain cannot comprehend. It's just a concept. It's like an eldritch beast. Like, you get the idea, but actually picturing it is just impossible.
Yeah, a drunk 12-year-old. Like, what is that? Like, all I can think of, if you tell me drunk 12-year-old, I don't picture modern day 12-year-old. Like, I picture like factory worker. Like, if you tell me drunk 12-year-old, I picture the Great Depression on the farm. Like a 12-year-old being like, "Mama, give me a little bit of that hooch." That's it.
just got done 16 hours at the factory. Like, is missing 3 fingers and just needs an ice cold beer.
Yep.
Mama, we ought to start our own moonshining business in the basement. Hey, President Hoover, he ain't helping us none, Mama. We got to help our own. That's it. You can't tell me a drunk 12-year-old and I can't picture like, no, he just one-shotted me. Unfair.
Did you guys ever have that person at your high school whose parents would always like throw parties for them? And like they'd be like, yeah, just have all your friends come over here and like I'll provide drinks for them and stuff like that because I'd rather have them do it at my house.
As previously stated before, I am a fucking loser. And in high school, I was never even like considered to be invited to any of those functions until I DJ'd my senior prom. And then I was asked to go to one function where there was beer at.
Hold on a second.
I felt uncomfortable and I wanted to dip.
One question.
We gotta
how much
unpack
Dead
that.
Mouse did you play as the DJ?
Like 3 songs. I went around the school. God damn it. I actually went around the school with a notebook and like sat at different lunch table cliques and was like, hey, I'm DJing the school prom. What songs would you like to hear? And like took suggestions before the show or like the night to get as many requests as I possibly could out of the way and build a playlist off of that. So I didn't have to deal with dipshits coming up to the stand and be like, play this one song.
I was thinking that you were just gonna go with like your own, like, here's what I want to play. And
Honest to God,
like, I wanna be the very best.
Honest to God, if I would have been able to play a full EDM set instead of trying to play fucking boot scootin' boogie to a bunch of fucking 18-year-olds.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Boot scootin' boogie is heat and we know it. Boot scootin' boogie is a fucking heater and we all know it.
But yeah, no, I had went around and I talked to as many cliques as I could, which was very uncomfortable for me, sitting down at like the preppy girl table for a second and just getting those stares at me like, what the fuck are you doing here? That was fun.
Leave.
Yeah.
Poor.
Poor.
They just poor, detected, die.
Sling insults.
KYS.
Run turbobitch.exe.
Tori, you're forgetting. This wouldn't start with Pokemon. This was, Tay, what year was your prom? 2012?
Around then, yeah.
It was like 2012, Tay. So, Tori, it wasn't Pokemon. It was probably fucking Nyan Cat or whatever was like popular on Reddit at the moment.
You are giving me so much shit. I would never, even in 2012, play Nyan Cat to a group of people looking to dance. That's a
No, you would have done it because it would have been like funny to be like, I'm getting back at them.
Or like the beat's going and like that's what plays right before the drop.
Yeah, if it's a sound clip, that's fine. If it's right before the drop. Only if it's right before the drop. If it's like 2 seconds long, like, right, that's fine. If it's the whole fucking song, get the fuck out. Kill the DJ, dude.
We do have to unpack a little bit that you attended prom, but only as the DJ. You worked prom and didn't just go to prom.
Well, no, I was also on prom court the same night I DJ'd it.
Prom court. Wait, what the fuck is prom court?
They held trials at your prom?
Yeah, it's very unconventional in Wisconsin.
No, the lacrosse team hasn't driven drunk yet, but they will, so they're on trial now.
Yeah, we get it out of the way early.
Let's get it out of the way early.
It was like the vote for prom king. Like that's when I was male at the time. Ew, gross, blarf. I was on the candidate list for voting for that prom court. That's what I meant. So like halfway through the night, I had to like get my buddy to spin the decks for me while I went up on stage and had people vote for me. I didn't win.
Did you win? Oh, damn. Damn, you didn't even win. Damn, to not be prom king?
Well, I tied, like, okay, it's super sad because like there was a tie for 6th place overall in the preliminary vote.
What's the point of the tie?
They had over 6 people in the running?
Yeah, so like it was, well, because what they did was they polled the students and just had someone write a name down and then put their ballot in that way instead of choosing from a list. So when the votes were all tallied, there were like 6 people that they cut off. It was supposed to be 5, but there was a tie for 6th. So it was either we omit both of them or we include both of them. And I was one of the 2, and the other kid was like, yeah, it's okay, we can do both. So there were 6 people to vote for instead of the 5.
Damn. See, isn't this one of those situations where it's like maybe you don't need a choice? Maybe just having someone decide for you would be better.
Well, it wasn't even fucking close. The final vote was not even close.
Exactly. What's the point of the vote then? You know, let someone else just decide. We all know it's going to be Braden. Let's just let it be Braden.
It's actually really heartwarming. There was a kid named Derek. I'm not going to say his
last name. It was a pity vote.
No, it wasn't a pity vote. This kid was awesome.
I'm voting for Regina George because she got hit by the bus.
No, basically what he did from his freshman year of high school, right? He would go around and he thought that the weenus joke was the funniest shit in the world, right? Like the skin on the end of your
so he was lame.
No. Hear me out. He was lame at first, but he committed. So every time he would like run into his friends or whatever, he would just be like, hey, elbows. And like they would touch elbows and everything, right? And he became a cornerstone of our grade. Like everybody knew this guy and everybody was like, yeah, what's up, Derek? With the weenus thing. And he was prom king because everyone fucking loved him because he committed to that. And he was a champion. We loved Derek.
You say wholesome as though like, imagine people in their 30s looking back and going, you remember fucking Weenus Derek from high school? What was up with him and elbows?
You shut your mouth. Derek is a treasure. If you talk
those bendy little things.
If you talk to anyone from my grade in my hometown in 30 years, they will also say the same thing, that Derek was amazing and a champion, and you should shut the fuck up if you think otherwise.
I don't like that there's a potential challenger, another king that lives out there. I don't like that there's another potential challenger to my throne. You will take me to your high school reunion, and I will break the elbows of this Derek.
Tyler, you are smoking,
no more weenus.
You are smoking the purest quality crack if you think I am attending my fucking high school reunion ever. Your king decrees you attend your high school reunion and bring him with.
Tyler, as your hand, hop in the back of my Cadillac. I'm gonna take you out to deep Wisconsin, and we're gonna go cut the arms off of Weenus Derek.
No more weenus jokes for Weenus Derek. Get fucked, Derek. It wasn't even that funny of a joke. This podcast should also get fucked. So thank you so much for listening to our show. We really appreciate you listening and hanging out with us. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and a review. It really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, spreads us around. Join our Discord. You can find that in the description for wherever you're listening to this. As you heard earlier, we talk about some things that you ask us about. So if you wanna get your topic on the show, it's a good way to do it.
You can also go over to youtube.com/shapelessmedia. That's the corresponding YouTube channel with this podcast. You're going to find every episode of this show along with hundreds of other videos that have this nasty stink dripping off of them. So you're going to like it, you nasty fuck. As king,
oh God,
I decree my royal servants by pod decks. Pod decks are for your very own podcasts. Pod decks will give you fun topic ideas. As king, all residents of my country must make their own podcasts for my entertainment. You must all be funny or entertaining. Some of you, if you are knowledgeable about something, you can make serious podcasts because I don't want to hear you try to be funny. It won't work. It's just not going to happen. Don't try it if you're not funny.
That's a good addendum.
But if you're not funny, maybe pod decks can help you. And you must go buy them because it gives me money when you buy them. Poddecks.com/ Wait, no, there's no slash. It's just poddecks.com. Fuck. Where's my hand? Where's my hand?
At the end of your arm.
Sorry,
boss, hand, just a joke. What do you need?
My hand jests. This is why he is allowed a podcast. For his jests. His jovial humor.
Podcast.
Now, you've given me a bad script, and I look like an idiot because I read it wrong. You gave me a bad script.
That shit was tay. That ain't me.
Don't you dare pin this on me.
I know you're good off the top of the dome, King. I just let you go nuts out there.
Yeah, you think I would write you a script, Your Majesty?
Whoever wrote this script, find them. Kill them.
I think it was Poddex itself.
It was Weenus Derek. We already got his ass, so.
I don't know about that. We'll have to check with MI6.
Bring me the chalice that is Weenus Derek's arm.
Bring me the weenuses of Derek.
His arm that I had taxidermied to use as an arm to hold my chalice.
I want his weenuses hanging above my mantelpiece.
You made it one of those back scratchers.
Go to poddecks.com and use code SWORDWATCH at checkout for 10% off your first order. I am a gracious king. I am saving you money. But at the same time, you have to give me money. So use SWORDWATCH at checkout. It kicks money to me, your king. Keeping your iPhones running. And keeping Derek off the streets. We hate Derek.
No, we love Derek.
Sir, ma'am, are you ready for the pod deck last laugh?
I am.
'Tis better be a good one.
Would you stop talking to all of your friends for $1 million?
Like my real friends or you guys?